My collective, welcome to your money manifestation and soulmate manifestation bonus reading for the 111 portal, you guys. So I'm going to do two spreads for you guys. I'm going to pull 16 cards for each spread and give you the hidden message that you need to know in regards to manifesting money right now for you, and also regarding manifesting your soulmate. First, I'm going to roll the dice, see what letters are connected to this reading for the collective first. So I'm going to roll the dice 3 times. So we have C, G. Somebody wants to be hidden. That's in your energy collective. The letter P and the letter W. So first letters C, G. We have a question mark, somebody unknown that's trying to hide in your energy. Then we have P and we have W. Okay. Okay. Then we have D. We have Y. We have W again, P again, and G again. Okay. Significant letters for you, collective, for the person on your mind. Okay. Just flip it where it goes. Roll it one more time for you guys. Okay. Then we have A, Y again. We have the letter M, the letter W, and the letter J. So those are the letters associated with these two messages. There's going to be two messages. There's going to be a money manifestation message and a soulmate manifestation message. All right, let's get you some numbers that can be important. These could be dates, ages. Okay, I have 24, 24. Wow. Okay, 24, 24. 66 could be significant. You could be 24 or 42. I also have 22 and 44. So maybe you are seeing repeated numbers as synchronicities at this time. Make sure to look those up so you can receive the message from Spirit. Okay. And then I also have 444. So divine protection is very important, divine timing as well. Then I have 48 or 84. You could be born in 84. You could be 48 or 84 years old. That also breaks down to a 12. So 12 could be significant the month of December. The number 3, divine order. Okay. Then we have, wow, 3, 4, 5. So forward movement in the collective, new beginnings, forward movement towards new things. Okay. We also have 9 and 4. So 49. You could be 49. You could be 94. We also have here 58 or 85 could be significant. We also have 13. 13 is about death and rebirth. Also breaks down to 4. Okay. Again, the divine is heavily involved right now in your past, heavily protecting you at this time. The month of April, born on the 4th, is significant as well. And then we have 23. 23 could be significant to someone. We have 5, 5, 5. So heavy change, a lot of change is happening right now, but it makes sense to me, especially this being the 111 portal. A lot of changes, endings into new beginnings. People are going towards their directed path, their destined path. They are walking away from things that no longer serve them to move towards this new beginning. So beautiful. Okay, so let's start with your money manifestation message collective. So like I said, I will pull a 16 card spread and let's see what's going on in the collective energy in regards to your money and how you guys are manifesting, what opportunities are arising, anything currently blocking you. Let's see what the energy is here. Okay. Some of you guys have money issues that feel a little bit chaotic. Maybe you're trying to get back in control of your finances at this time. Let's see what opportunities are coming. Daydream. Having your head in the clouds can be a source of great inspiration, but be careful when your fantasies become an escape from your reality. Influencer. You have just the right combination of qualities to connect with an audience, inspire change, and create a positive impact. Okay. Passive income. Beautiful. The best money is made while you sleep. That makes sense with this influencer card here, right? Fear of failure. Okay. Your fear of failure can be very crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. Okay. Our next section, pressure. Be aware of how family influences and social pressures are influencing your career choices. This happens a lot with people. People stop choosing their dream and start choosing what makes their family happy. And you end up in denial about your happiness, about the direction you're going in regards to your finances, in regards to your career. So are you reusing or refusing to face the reality about some aspect of your financial life? Closed-minded. A lot of closed-minded energy from external factors, I feel, because I feel like a lot of you guys, in regards to this section, you want to start your own thing. You want to be an entrepreneur. Closed-minded. Sometimes you fail to see the infinite possibilities and opportunities that are available to you. Entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, you will truly have an opportunity to discover yourself and all of your potential. Okay, so we'll get into more detail once I pull these next two spreads, but this is saying a lot. Artist. A true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas, and you will create your greatest masterpiece. Then we have fortune. Okay. Freedom of location. Yep, I can see that. It's beautiful. Let me make some room here. Since we got 4 sections here, we need to address. Okay. Wow. Connection and reckless. These came out together, so I'm going to keep them together. I'll read them when we get here. Okay. So we have artists, fortune. When fortune appears in your life, limitations disappear. As you sit back and watch your dreams manifest before your eyes, you are filled with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder, which also gives you freedom of location, right? You can wear the crown. You are in control. A truly prosperous life is one with freedom to travel and freedom to live in the locations you desire. And this is telling me that there is a connection. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner or mentor, a client, or a helpful friend, but we want to make sure that this is not someone reckless, or make sure that this doesn't create reckless habits. Uncontrolled spending habits and impulsive purchases are making your financial journey harder than it has to be. So with this new connection that could be coming into your life in regards to your finances, just make sure that it doesn't create more financial burden by you wanting to overspend, maybe to prove, your love or your worthiness. Just be mindful, right, of your spending here. Okay. The last section, look at that. Beautiful dream home. Okay, dream home. What's that one? Healer. Okay. Conditioning. and leader. Wow. Okay. So here's our spread. So let me break this down for you, collective. Okay. So here's our first section here. I'm making room for this so everyone can fit, for you guys to see who goes with who. Okay, so I think that's good. All right. So our first section here, collective. And these are individual sections, but it can paint a bigger picture, but just put yourself where you go. Okay. So daydream, influencer, passive income, and fear of failure. So for this section, I feel like this is talking about a group of you guys who have this dream of being an online influencer or an influencer in some way. I feel like this is something that is definitely possible for you. I feel like you spend a lot of time thinking about this, sometimes to the point of losing focus on your reality because maybe you're trying to find a way to escape from the 9 to 5, from your everyday life, your everyday burden of going into an office or workspace because you feel like it is not where you belong, it is not where your soul is happy. And so you have this goal of being an influencer and making this passive income, which is definitely possible, obviously. If you know anybody who is an online influencer who has been successful, that is additional income. It could be passive income. So you have the option to keep your 9 to 5 and do this on the side, or you can have this as your normal everyday job. But I feel like you have a fear of failing in this endeavor. And so this is keeping you from actually taking the next step, trying to move forward in this direction. Do not let fear of failure stop you in this endeavor. Until you actually take the steps and put forth the effort to attempt to do this, you will never know if this is something that is even possible. So, with you having the locks in your spread, locks are your subconscious wealth blocks and limiting beliefs. So, this is what's keeping you from reaching your goal of being an influencer, which is your talent, your gifts, and areas of unrealized potential, right? So, don't miss out on financial gains, success, growth, and expansion out of fear. Okay. So, this is for my first section of the collective. So, this could be you or someone you know. Okay, so in our next spread, we have pressure, closed minded, entrepreneur, and denial. So we also have two locks in this section here. Again, locks are about your subconscious, wealth blocks, and limiting beliefs. So not only are you possibly feeling a little closed minded, collective, and in denial about your current situation, you have pressure of outside influences, which is your family, social pressures as well, that are making you feel that you need to stick with a standard 9 to 5 when deep down you want to be an entrepreneur. You want to explore or have the opportunity to discover more about yourself and your potential as far as what your special gifts are and your talents. And this is what you are dealing with. So the advice here would be to not allow these locks in your life, you being closed minded, right? Not being able to see how this could be possible, being in denial about the fact that you are not happy in your current financial situation, and not allowing the outside pressure to prevent you from taking a chance on yourself to keep you from this beautiful opportunity that is waiting for you. Okay. So that's the advice for group number 2. So, group number 3, I have artists, freedom of location, fortune, and connection, and reckless. Okay. So this is a pretty good spread with a slight warning or caution here for you. So again, a true artist lives their art. So your life is going to become your art. your project, right? And you will be able to do this because with fortune here, it means that you are not going to have a lot of limitations as far as where you can live, where you can move. So this allows you to travel. This allows you to, manifest, your dream and bring it into reality. Okay. And you will have a lot of gratitude, a lot of wonder. You kind of have the freedom of imagination, of creativity here. And I feel like you are going to come across a connection, right, that will actually help you open the door to this path. Again, this can be either a romantic partner, a mentor, or a client, or a helpful friend. Okay. But somebody you are going to come in contact with here this year is going to open up a door for you that will allow you the freedom to relocate. You will have abundance in your finances, and you will be able to live your life as an artist, creating, doing beautiful things, and creating connections. But the caution here is not to be reckless with your money. Just because you might have a fortune available to you, be mindful, right, of your spending habits. Don't be impulsive. Don't make great purchases. Also, still be smart about your finances for longevity. Okay. All right. So then my last group, you have dream home. When you are living your best life every day, your dream home is your actual home. Then we have healer. You are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. Then we have conditioning, which is a subconscious block, right? A limiting belief. Have you accepted the illusory limits placed onto you by your upbringing and social conditioning? And leader. As a born leader, you can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspiring them. It's interesting because I feel connected to this last section here as well as along with you collective. So again, your home should feel like your dream home, no matter the size, the location. When you go home, and Spirit confirmed this in another message I had earlier, your home should be where you can feel the most relaxed, the most loved, the most comforted. You can be in your authenticity 1,000% without judgment. This is what a dream home is, not necessarily the size or how much. It is about how it feels when you are inside. You should want to be home. You should never want to run away from home or be outside more than you want to be in your home. Okay. So some of you guys have created this type of dream home space. Some of you guys, with your financial blessings that you are going to be receiving from you stepping into your path, into your purpose, you will be able to purchase something you consider a dream home, something you've been thinking about for a very long time. So that is also something that is coming towards you, collective, as well. Some of you guys are healers. So this is your purpose. This is your spiritual purpose, and you are a leader in some way, helping others, teaching others, becoming a guide, a spiritual guide. And you are doing this based on your own life lessons. But be aware of the conditioning, right? When you grow up in a, let's say, a more religious family, but you are now spiritual, are you allowing the limited beliefs of your upbringing and social conditioning? Are you allowing that to keep you from doing what you are on path to do, what you're supposed to do? And this is going to bring you your abundance, collective. Okay. So if this is the path that you are on, you are being guided and you are going in the right direction. So perfect. This is beautiful. This is your money manifestation spread collective. So again, we have group A, B, C, and D. You know where you go. And I hope this is helpful for you guys as you think about your next steps. Okay. All right. Let me clean this up and then I will pull your soulmate manifestation spread. A lot of good things coming for you guys. Just don't allow those locks, those limiting beliefs, your subconscious fears keep you from moving forward. Beautiful. All right, collective. So this is going to be your soulmate manifestation spread. I'm going to do a 16 card spread in groups of 4. So you will be able to pick which section belongs to you and your situation. Flip the energies. But if it's for you, you'll know. And if it doesn't, that's okay. If it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't. Okay. First section, addiction. The 1. Tribe. Familiar. So the first section out, I have addiction. I don't have room for you in my life right now because so much of my energy is focused on the wrong things. The 1, I'm the person who can understand you in a way that no one else can. Tribe, with all of our shared interests and goals, we could easily be part of the same community. Familiar, whether virtually or in person, we've already met. So this first section for group A, if this is your situation, you are dealing with someone who is battling with addiction. This is somebody who feels as if they are your soulmate. They feel as if they are the person who understands you better than anybody else. They feel like they should be a part of your life. This is somebody who you know from your community. So this is somebody either still a part of your life or a part of your past, but you are familiar with this individual. This is somebody who, if you are not connected to physically right now, they still follow you, watch you virtually, online, your platform, however that may be. Okay. Second group, lost, lessons, trauma, culture. So for the second group, so there's somebody in your energy who feels lost. I've been looking for you in all the wrong people. This is somebody who is from your past. This is somebody who you felt like you had to walk away from because there was not a good connection between the two of you. This person really truly didn't know who they were. And so they could not provide for you collective in the way that you deserved. This person is still working on learning life lessons. There are still lessons I have to learn before I can be ready to be with you. This person has dealt with a lot of trauma that they need to work through because they are not whole at this time. And it will be a disservice for this person to still be a part of your life while they are still trying to figure out who they are, number 1, and still trying to heal. I feel like there is a cultural difference between the two of you that also played a role in the reason why you guys are not connected now. But I feel like this person was lost because they didn't know how to feel when it came to you because they were a different culture. This person could come from a place where you are only supposed to be with someone who is from your same culture or religion or etc. Right? And you caught them by surprise. They already were battling with their own identity because they were wanting to step outside of their culture, but then they met you, collective, and you were completely different than what they were used to in their culture. And now they are lost in making a decision. They don't know how to treat you, so they avoid you, would project onto you, and it caused a disconnect between you. This person, like I said, has some deep healing and trauma that they still need to heal from. There are cultural norms and expectations that they need to overcome before you guys can really be happy together. Okay. So that's collective. That is group B. So group C, we have relocation, awakening. Wow. Growth. Wow. And healing. So for group C, we have relocation. In order for us to be together, one of us will have to relocate. Awakening. I'm going through a spiritual awakening right now. I'm transforming into the person I've chosen to become. Growth. Don't feel like you have to be perfect for me. You've already done a lot of self work, and our relationship will be an opportunity to grow together. And healing. I'm going through a process of healing and restoration so that I can be in optimal health again. So, I like this one. This spread, I like them all, but this one, it definitely is indicative of a lot of growth here. So if this is pertaining to you and your person, collective, so one of you guys will have to relocate. So that tells me that you guys are currently at a distance. It could be, state to state. It could be countries across oceans. It could just be one state over, but there will need to be a relocation if you guys decide to be together. I feel like this person is recognizing that they are going through their spiritual awakening and they are embracing that energy, which is good. And I can see that because they understand that they have to heal. They have to restore themselves back to being in good health, mental, physically, emotionally, and they are okay and willing to grow together. That's the big one here. When someone can recognize that within a connection, you should continue growth and healing, even if you decide to reconcile, that is the key here. So this is beautiful energy here. This person has a lot of mental growth. They are recognizing their spiritual awakening. They are embracing the change that is needed, even willing to relocate for you. Okay. Career. This is group D. Career. Unworthy. Mastery. Gratitude. Okay. So in group D, we have career, mastery, unworthy, and gratitude. So let me take a look and see. So for career, it might be a while before we get to meet because I'm totally focused on my career right now. Mastery. At this phase in my life, I'm focused on honing my craft and refining the skills that will help me to fulfill my purpose. Okay. And then I have unworthy. Our love will be the greatest love you've ever known. Do you have doubts about your worthiness to receive this love? And then gratitude. I am open to receiving and giving love. With joy and gratitude, I welcome you into my life. So this is very interesting. So I feel like this is a conversation between two people, which is beautiful. Okay. Basically, you have one person collective, you or your person, that is in the middle of kind of a glow up in their career. They are working towards mastering a craft, a skill, and they are excited about it. Again, this could be you or the person. And they know that they cannot give you their all because they are really focused on growth within that career dynamic. They want to master this. So they are really trying to hone in on this craft refine this skill because they feel like it is going to fulfill their purpose. So they are truly sacrificing even love at this time in order to stay focused and to get to the place of mastery because they are thinking long term. So that's good. I also feel as if this person is confident that your love connection, your story is going to be one that lasts, but they are asking you, collective, or you, them, again, flip the energies, if they are going to be ready to receive love or if they are going to feel unworthy. And I feel like the answer is with gratitude here that somebody is definitely open to receiving and giving love with joy and with gratitude. And you are being welcomed or they are welcoming you into their life. So this is an amazing energy as well here for the soulmate manifestation at this time, if this is your story. Beautiful. So these are the four energies. Some of you guys have somebody who you considered the one who's dealing with some addictions, but this is somebody from your past, somebody who you know from your community. They are struggling a little bit and they don't have time for you in their life right now because they need to get their life together, but they continue to watch you, collective, because they see you as the one. They see you as their end all be all. Then we have section B or group B. You're dealing with somebody who is definitely looking for you and everyone else because you guys are separated. They still have a lot of life lessons to learn, to grow from, to heal from, a lot of trauma, and they have some cultural obstacles that keep them from moving towards you in the way that they want. I feel like this is contributing to them not really moving towards you. These are lessons that they need to figure out. Then group C, you have a soulmate manifestation that is happening here. Somebody is going through their awakening process. It could be you or both of you. And you realize that in order for you guys to be together, at some point you will need to relocate. One of you will need to relocate, or you guys will need to relocate and move somewhere together. But there is going to be continued healing and growth even once you guys come together, because everybody's going to be on the same page about that process and understanding the importance of that continued growth. And then in group D, you have someone who is very career focused at this time, knowing that they can't give you all of their time, but this person is thinking long term. Again, you, collective, or the other person. They are trying to master and hone in on their craft so that they can give to you and support you because they feel like it is also their life purpose. This person just wants you to know that they are going to give you the love you deserve and want to be sure that you are going to be willing and able to receive it. And I feel like with this ring here and gratitude, I feel like you are going to accept this proposal with open arms and you guys will be successful together. Beautiful connections, collective here. Some will struggle and it's possible that they can get it together and come towards you. But there may be some opportunities for growth, but with the clocks here, clocks are about delays and obstacles. So these are the reasons your soulmate is not ready to be with you. Okay. Doors are clues about how and where you can meet your soulmate. So some of you guys met online, some of you guys met within your community. With your hourglasses, these are lessons and inner work that your soulmate is focused on, positive period of separation that is focused on growth. So again, these make sense within these dynamics that there is growth, there's lessons, there's healing that is needed here, right? Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. All right. So that was your soulmate manifestation bonus message for the 111 portal. Also, your money manifestation bonus message for the 111 portal collective. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you guys to the moon and back. Keep going, collective. Keep moving forward. Your growth is beautiful. Until next time, you guys. Bye.